does it mean to survive and thrive in a world that often underestimates you? To me, that is what being Filipino is: resilient, rooted, and unshakable. I am Jay Rojo, and this is my journey as a Filipino and how it shapes the teacher I want to become. So, growing up Filipino means you don't grow up alone. You grow up surrounded by family, by community, by expectations, and by lessons you didn't even realize were shaping you. I learned early what it meant to show respect, to help without being asked, and to treat people not based on what they have, but who they are. My parents always reminds us to pray to God, to believe in Him, and to believe in myself. And that if I do both, everything will fall into place. They also taught me humility, patience, honesty, and the importance of keeping your word. These values, together with faith and resilience, became the foundation of who I am. The value that shaped me the most is resilience. Resilience is something I've learned through necessity. It's what carries me when I wake up knowing there is barely enough, when every day demands that I keep moving just to survive. For me, it's not about the recognition or the applause. It's the quiet strength that pushes me forward even when the world feels stacked against me. It's the kind of resilience that resounds in me, whispering, "You can't give up. Not today." Until that today becomes many yesterdays. I see that same resilience in my father. Growing up in a family that didn't have much, surrounded by judgment from others, he carried himself with calm determination. He would always say that, "Let them talk. Their words do not define us, so what? What we build within ourselves is that what matters." He is very protective, yet very forgiving. Strict, yet deeply caring. He doesn't express everything with words, but through his actions. He taught me how to endure the hardship, remain steady in my values, and face life without losing my dignity. The love I have for my family drives me. They're my reason, not my anchor. Their sacrifices push me to do better every day. They remind me that determination and effort are not abstract concepts. They are lived and they matter. That is the mindset I want to bring to my future classroom, showing students that strength comes from action, from persistence, and from refusing to let circumstances define what you can do. This brings me to the first salawikain that has guided my life. Nasa tao ang gawa, nasa Diyos ang awa. Man does the work, God gives the grace. This saying is reflected in my family and in my life. Effort, faith, and consistency are the foundation of everything I do. It is also reflected in my kuya. He has never been academically exceptional, and school has always been hard for him. But he has a wisdom and strength on his own. I watch him struggle, feel insecure, and find still his ways to navigate life. Yet he always encouraged me as his siblings, telling us that we can do what he couldn't. Today, indeed, he supports my education despite his own challenges. He gives me allowance, boarding house rentals, groceries, and all. So, because of him, I want to become a teacher who nurtures the students at their own pace, who sees potential beyond grades, and who understand that learning is not a race. I want to guide students like my kuya, patiently, compassionately, and with a faith in their growth so they can feel seen, valued, and capable. And I want to extend it to children who face struggles like my brother, or those who come from underprivileged backgrounds. I want to be a teacher who encourages them, who sees their potential, and who reminds them that their story matters, no matter the challenges they face. The second salawikain that defines me is, ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa paroroonan. He who doesn't look back at where he came from will never reach his destination. This reminds me that my roots, my experiences, And my struggles are not just my past, they are my guide. Being Filipino is not just my identity, it is my teaching philosophy. It is my source of strength. It is my reminder that every student carries a story just like I do. When I imagine my future classroom, I don't imagine a perfect room. I imagine a place where students feel safe to fail, safe to try, and safe to grow. I imagine a teacher myself who shows them resilience, compassion, and hope not through grand speeches but through everyday actions. Filipino identity is not in the grand things. It's in the simple values we live, respect, faith, hard work, love for community, and the courage to rise no matter what. So here is my challenge to my future students and to anyone listening. Do not be afraid of where you came from. Do not be ashamed of your story. Let it shape you. Let it guide you. Let it strengthen you. Let it guide you towards who you are meant to become. Do not let your beginnings define your limits. Do not let your fear or doubt decide your path. Every struggle, every small step is a part of your story. Work with intention. Believe in yourself. Trust your roots. Trust your efforts and trust the process. And always remember, gawa mo ang puhunan, paniniwala mo ang ilaw, at ang pinanggalingan mo, yan ang direksyon. Your work is your foundation, your faith is your light, your roots are your map. Thank you.